I just don't think I have no good lighting. Hey, Khadijah. Hey, Khadijah. We was just down there, good. I don't got your phone number, do I, Khadijah? I think I got Lisa's phone number. I don't think I got your phone number, Khadijah. Good morning. It is still morning, ain't it? Good morning. It's something off about my eyebrows, and it's something off about this that I just threw on. I threw on this again. I love these pants, but it looks off. But I just did TikTok, y'all. I just did some TikTok videos, so I just said I was gonna come over here and talk to y'all for a while. And then later on tonight, I'll probably do TikTok. If Darnell ain't, we gonna work that out. We gonna work it out. So anyway, yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Let me speak to everybody. Hey, Khadijah again. Hey, Patricia. How you doing? Hey, Peaches. Hey, Takaya. That could be Takia, but it's got an I, so it's like Takaya. Hey, love. How you doing? I hope I said it right. Hey, Lynn. Thank you. Y'all, I did my hair. I got tired, so this is how I ended up. This is not how I wanted it, but this is how it ended up. I got tired. Hey, Janetta. Hey, Angela. I seen you live last night, Angela, on TikTok, but I didn't. Your phone was glitching, and I didn't really know what you had. I think you was at work or something. I'm not sure. Your phone was glitching on my end. No, you have. Yeah, I have Lisa number. The locks are giving, ain't they though? They look good. I love when they look fresh. I like when they look fresh better than they. I was gonna come on here with a wig. Maybe I should restart the live because I messed this up. I was supposed to came on with a wig and then I was supposed to ripped it off. So yeah, I might need to start the live. Let me stop. I did though. I was gonna come with a wig on and then like rip it off, but darn it. Oh well. I had to comb that wig out and everything. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, you're gonna have to send it to me. The only way you can send it to me is through TikTok, if you got a TikTok account. Thank you, The Real Diva. How you doing? Good morning, Zeddy. How you doing, Zeddy? I said it right? Okay, thank you for correcting me, love. Because I don't want to mess your name up. I'm loud. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Shantae, girl. How you doing? Hey, Jayla. How y'all doing? I was sure gonna come on here with my wig on. I hadn't combed that wig out and everything. Then I was gonna rip that mug off like they be doing. Rip it off. Darn it. Darn it. Dang it. Maybe I'll do TikTok. I do TikTok. I come home with my wig and then I'll rip it off. It's a great day. God is still blessing. Amen, Zeddy. Amen. I hope you're doing okay today. I hope y'all all have a beautiful day. Like I said, I try to stay positive, remain positive. Y'all keep a smile on my face because there is so much that I could be sad about, but I choose not to be. I don't want to be, y'all. I'm doing a little better. Thanks for asking. Okay, Shantae, I ain't forgot about, I ain't forgot. Thank you. Y'all tap that screen for me. I got 42 people in here and 7 likes. Y'all tap the screen, tap right in the middle of my nose. I feel like I need to go redo my eyebrows. There it is. There it is. That's how it is. No, that ain't it either. I've been trying to do that face all day, man. I cannot do it. Stay positive. Of course, I try to remain positive, y'all. I was going to sit in my chair that Darnell had bought me. I want y'all to see my chair, but it's the lighting that's not right for me back there. I know you haven't. No rush. Yeah, and I said Sissy sleeps still, so I'm going to come here and do an early live with y'all. My hours still not adding up. They supposed to be further along than they are, but they not adding up. Lord, the fish done died. I said it. The fish done died, y'all. I said it too. I just told Darnell last night that fish ain't gonna survive throughout the night. Dang. Whole thing. Thank you, Rachel. Why you wobbling? I'm actually not wobbling. It's called swaying. That's what it's called. And I do that sometimes when I be nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous now, but I do that sometimes when I'm nervous. I also twirl my hair when I'm nervous. But if it's a problem to you, you know, there's other places on the screen you can be. Just saying. Just saying. Calm down. I ain't did nothing yet, but you keep talking, you know, there might be an explosion. You know? Yep, he did. He sure did, baby. He is upside down, inside out. He did. He backed over in that thing just to flow before you all left out of town. Yeah, I said it. That fish, I think it's because of the other fish is not in there. They came in together. So it's like, I think it died of loneliness. I do believe it died of loneliness. It just stopped eating and wasn't really like active like it used to be with the other fish. So I said it last night when I passed that tank. I told him when we got back, I said, that fish don't look like it's going to make it. Darnell was feeding them or whatever. And I said, that fish right there don't look like it's going to make it. And the way it was moving and swaying up in there, And I be doing, he over there on his back, upside down, look like his eyes is up. I mean, like, not his eye, but his belly. Let's go see. I'm glowing. I look a mess. It's something off about my face. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm off. Look at him. He dead. He dead. I think that one died of loneliness. I think that one died of loneliness, y'all. Baby, we should get out of the house today and go out to eat or something. And get Sissy and Kate dressed up and stuff. Go out and get some sunlight. Enjoy each other's company in some type of way, if Sissy allow it. Yeah, y'all double tap the screen for me. I got 49 people in here and 19 likes. Tap the screen. Not just the side. Y'all know I say that every day. I get on here. I'm going to tell y'all, tap the screen. Let's go, y'all. Tap the screen, y'all. I might sit in the chair later on. Me and Darnell might go do live or something like that with y'all. We should do more lives together. Maybe they'll shut all the hush, all the rap, the other stuff up. We could do more skits and stuff together, like really, you know. Yeah. So I love my hair, but this is not what I had intentionally had planned for it. But it took me like, oh, dang on night. And I thought it was like gonna take me shorter the amount of time to do it, but it didn't. And I got tired, baby. But it's cute. It turned out okay. YOLO Black, how you doing? I got these people in here from Arabia. Arabic. No, that's a language. Yeah. Thank you, Peaches. Hi. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all tap that screen for me as you're coming in. Tap right there in my nose if you don't mind. That gives me a like. And then you can tap the side of the screen and send the hearts up if you like. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all do that for me because I'm definitely going to ask. What is y'all doing today? I don't have nothing to talk about today, y'all. But I am here to talk. So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What is what y'all did y'all eat breakfast? What's for dinner? Y'all know I'm asked. I'm gonna go ahead and get the basic questions on out the way. And I could finish my story time. Jeez. What does that mean? I subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you tap that screen for me, you guys. 48 people, 30 likes. Math not mathing. I don't need no ghost watchers. I don't need no bushwashers, watchers or washers. Ate cereal. Yeah, I probably should give me a bowl of cereal. I ain't had a bowl of cereal in so long. I really don't eat breakfast like that. Every blue moon. It say on the TV, a man cannot become a woman. I wonder what they talking about. What y'all think that's about? A man cannot become a woman. You have a good day too. Grits and sausage. That do sound good. That sound good. Grits and sausage sound good. You got bottom fangs. Oh, I got bottom fangs. You can see them. Let me take them out. My bad. I forgot to take them out. I didn't think anybody would notice. I'm working, but this morning I fixed bacon, eggs, cheese sandwiches for breakfast. Of course, I packed me some fruit to eat while driving. That sounds like a good meal. That sounds like a really good meal, Shantae. Thank y'all for sharing it with me. So yeah, y'all, I ain't having nothing really that I want to talk about today. I'm gonna try to keep it cool today, calm, cool, collected. I ain't gonna be razzle dazzle. Like I said, I'm already, there. But I wanted to like kind of calm down a bit. Yeah, but I'm still in there. It's still there. It ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get back to the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to always try to remain positive. I can't say I'm going to always be positive, but y'all see me. Most likely, I'm going to try to remain positive. And, cool beans. But, we never know, shit happens. Literally, shit happens. So you just never know. And I won't make no promises that I'm going to be this, nice person to any and everybody anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be that person just going to let anything just ride and slide and fly by. No, I'm not doing it. So, yeah. But I did want to probably get up here and finish the story that I was telling y'all about. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like keep that train going to where I'm opening up a little bit more with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still getting used to telling people business, my business. And it's not more so of telling my business. It's the past. It's my past life. I don't live there anymore. It's just things that I've done and grown from. But I've always had an attitude that was out of this world, and a mouth that was even worse than the attitude. I always had that. There's no shame in my game. But I have been able to work on it. Girl, I'm hollering. I'm dead. Shout not playing with these trolls. Laugh always need. I'm dead ass. I ain't playing no more. I'm gonna give it a break today. I would say, you know what I'm saying, I still got something to say to one person. I feel like I need to go ahead on and get it out the way. But, I'm going to calm down today, just for today. Because I got to get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I'm not shying away from the internet because of what happened. I hate it. Unfortunately, I don't want to talk about it no more. So we moving past it, y'all, okay? We moving past it. It's over, Life is forward, not backwards. I make sausage, egg, and sandwich for break. Yeah. You don't supposed to either continue to be you. Right. Yeah, story time. It be my mouth too. Yeah, it's my mouth, and I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people look at me and think, oh, she's so sweet and she's so humble, she's so kind. Naturally, I am. I definitely am. That hair looks good. Thanks, babe. In naturally, I am a nice person. I'm a sweet person. I can definitely be a sweet person, but there's just a side of me that even scares me sometimes. Like, it scares me sometimes because, like, when that person comes up about, it's like a boiling water, like a pot of boiling water. You know, it starts out calm, but then, you know, as it heats up, you know, it's bubbling and stuff. That's pretty much me. Um, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like you add vinegar and baking soda to that, and it's like, you know, I just explode and I can't help myself. You know what I'm saying? I have said earlier in the year that I do need to see a therapist. I do feel like I need to see a therapist, but I feel like right now a therapist wouldn't do me no good, simply because I already tried it and it really wasn't working out for me because I was still angry. She was trying to give me things that I could use to, you know what I'm saying, help me get through what I'm going through, and it was like, you know, it wasn't helping right now. So I said that once everything gets over with, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but right now I think I'm doing okay as far as like learning how to get through everything on my own and talk through everything on my own, with myself and with God, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I be doing it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. I be sitting up here and I write letters. Not all my letters are to God. Some of them are just to, like, just writing. Like, I just want everybody that ever put their mouth on me to get any kind of karma that they deserve. Like, in real life, you get what I'm saying? We all is gonna get that karma back, you know. But I really want people that do me wrong and then did me wrong to get that karma back. And it ain't missing nobody. Karma come back even faster, and I already said that. You gotta be careful on what you put your mouth on out here. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful on what you laugh at out here, because that energy can turn right back to you. It can run right back to you, literally. You can dish it out and it can be thrown right back in your face, literally, within days, weeks. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't noticing it, you know what I'm saying, just open your eyes and look and see. It's already happening. It's already happening to people, you know? So, yeah. I said I was going to come up here, and I'm tired of saying I'm going to get these owls because they seem like they just drag, and now they see I'm getting close, and now it's kind of drag. But I don't think it's all updated. I don't think it updated as much. I love your energy. Thank you, Patricia. My skin is peeling. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. So, yeah, y'all. I had went and did some TikTok videos. I don't think I'm done. I think I'm going to do like a few more. But I guess it's just like what I'm wearing. I really can't do the dances and stuff. It's kind of like a lip sync day today. So I did like a few lip sync videos. I'm going to post those here in a minute. I did a transformation video as well. It was cute. It came out cute. But yeah. So yeah, and I really want to go over there today. You know what I'm saying? And just vibe with y'all. Probably do some battling and stuff like that. You know, I just want to, I'm not sweeping nothing under no rug. I'm just wanting to move on with, you know, everything. And, you know, work things out the way I feel like they need to be worked out. Some content creators getting some karma now. Oh yeah, it ain't gonna miss nobody. I don't know why they feel like it is. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna get in. Like I said, it's come back fast, and that shit hurt. That shit hurting. You know what I'm saying? Getting that karma back. And that's why I said you gotta think first before you react off your feelings. Your feelings, they will mess you up, man. I'm telling you. You getting your feelings about some stuff and you ain't thinking straight, man, you'll fuck somebody up in real life, man. And mess yourself up in the process. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody right now is just doing talking. Everybody's just talking. They talking. Talk. Ain't nobody walking up on nobody or, you know what I'm saying? None of the type. Meeting out in the streets or nothing like that. They just talking. So that's what Shada plan to do. Just talk. Just talk. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking about somebody, you know what I'm saying, how they built, you know what I'm saying, I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying, it ain't nothing like serious, you know, to get no heated argument about. I mean, you know what I'm saying, I feel how I feel, you feel how you feel. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Be careful of the seeds we sow because we will reap what we sow. Right, you got to be careful on what you plant in this earth. That means your words, your actions, your everything. We ain't talking about no actual plants. We ain't talking about no actual seeds. We talking about what you do and how you do it and how you move with it and what you say and how you say it and, you know, all of that. That's them souls that you're reaping. Yeah. That stuff is gonna come back on you. And then you be out here messing over somebody's life and picking with somebody and stuff, and then it might skip you. It might skip you and somebody else might get that trouble. Your kid might get that trouble. Your sister, your mama, somebody that you close to, that you love, is gonna get that trouble for you that you escaped. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all. But excuse me. Hair is tea. Thank you, Emil. It's got a Lee in the end of it though, so it could be Emily. I got 43 people on the screen, 39 likes, y'all. It ain't too far behind, but you know. Do you have pretty toes? No, I do not have pretty toes. My big toe is bigger than my thumb. And my pinky toe like swerve. Like, you know, Boosie song, swerve right, swerve left, swerve right. You ain't never had shit, yeah, swerve on them. For the daddy in the pink, hey, swerve on them. Yeah, that's my pinky. One of those pinky toes on the other foot is kind of like swerves. You know what I'm saying? And then the pinky toe on my left toe, one of the toenail is bigger on my left toe than on my right toe. And then on my right toe, I lost a toenail one time. So when the toenail grew back, it didn't grow back properly. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like a Tyrannosaurus Rex type of toe. It's like, rrr, you know what I'm saying? Like it can speak. It speaks. I lift up my toe and it speaks. It waves, hey, it waves to you. You know what I'm saying? So no, I got ugly toes. They don't look that good. You know what I'm saying? But I keep them clean. You know what I'm saying? Like Day said, I keep them clean. You know what I'm saying? Don't when you say them 20s, what if he said? Nah, I keep them clean though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I gotta go get them. I gotta go get them cleaned up here in a bit because they look a mess right now, baby. I didn't walk barefoot on everybody's pavement. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they looking kind of raunchy. You know. But hey, it's all good because ain't no shame in my game, baby. I will put on some flip-flops and walk right on out that door and go wherever, just like this. Don't care. Don't care. Any more questions? What you thought I was going to say? Yeah. No, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. Shit, they damn show could be better, but I don't care. Bro, it's my girl's birthday. Can you please wish her? I'm not bro, so no, I'm not doing it. Sorry, you just did it anyway. But I'm not a dude. You messed up with me there, sir. So no, I cannot tell nobody happy birthday. Shantae, a whole lot of them I've been watching. What Shantae say? I can't with you, Shada. Wait, what Shantae say for you to say that, Angela? Even your thoughts can count. Think the negative and the bad, you feel negative and bad. Right, Zeddy? You right about that, Zeddy. If you think negative, you darn sure will be negative. You'll be a negative person. You'll be angry. Sometimes you'll be angry about something that you don't even know why you angry. You know what I'm saying? Just something that happened probably in the past. Like me, I'm an overthinker. Something that happened in the past and just still got you stuck. and wanting you to be upset, you know what I'm saying? You think positive, then you definitely will be positive, man, for real, for real. And it's not easy. It's easier to get into trouble than to get out of trouble, right? So positive is just the same way. It's easy to be positive. I mean, it's easy to be negative than it is being positive. But positive, being positive is doable. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to be positive. All right, pretty girl, I'm really about that mess. You really about that mess? What? That's what you meant to say? You really about that mess, not miss? You really about that mess? What kind of mess you about? Because, I mean, what the fuck I said? You the one got on my line telling me to tell somebody happy birthday and then gonna say, bro. Bro, do I look like a fucking nigga to you? I don't give a damn. What is you? What is you? What? You want me to feel some type of way that I want to tell somebody that you know happy birthday? I don't know you. I don't know them. Thank you, Peaches. Because I would go on. I would go on. Yes, Diana, so true. Shada, she was replying to me saying some is getting their karma. Oh, okay then, yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing it, baby. Yes, indeed. I see it. If I don't see it, I definitely hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So, the one thing I try not to do is laugh. The one thing I try not to do is laugh and, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, engage with their, you know, uh their karma. I try not to indulge in their karma and make it about me. You know what I'm saying? But when I do see it, I be like, because a lot of them be acting like they so perfect, like they ain't never done nothing in their life, like they just, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably ain't been off the porch, as they say. Some of them probably ain't been off the porch. But shit, I done been off the porch, I done been to the zoo, I done been to the moon, I done been to the galaxies, I done been everywhere. I done some things, I have seen some things. I'm only 38 years old. But like I said, if it was that time, I would definitely be good with what I have done in life and how I have lived my life, how I have lived my life. I'm not satisfied with certain things, but I'm okay with what I've done with my past. I'm okay with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not there anymore. I'm not even that person no more. You know, I'm not her at all. I've changed in a lot of ways. A lot of me is still having to grow. I still got growing to do. We all still, there's always room for growth. Even as an adult, just because you get grown and out of school and you know what I'm saying, you got kids and job, you still have room to learn and grow through things, you know what I'm saying? You don't just stop learning because you grow old. You can always grasp new knowledge, get new knowledge, you know? So yeah. Hold on, y'all. Make sure Kai's went out that gate. I knew you wake up sooner or later. You ready to get your hair done? Put some clothes on? You have also seen major of the world without traveling, but being high up in the air. That too, I have. I definitely have. I've done some things, you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of things that I've already scratched off my bucket list, and I still have things on my bucket list that I want to do. So that's why I'm saying the major thing on my bucket list that I really want to do is travel. I've always wanted to travel. I never wanted to be stuck in Louisiana. I never wanted to be stuck in Bastrop, Louisiana, man. Like, oh, Lord have mercy. We went down there and my auntie told me there was a shooting the day before. Darnell was telling me about a shooting. And today, Darnell told me about a shooting. Like, Bastrop is that town. Like, people be talking about it, y'all. Let me say that. People be talking about Bastrop, but those people that talk about Bastrop, most likely, it's kind of like a bad part of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like a really bad part of New Orleans. Like, you really got to stay on your P's and Q's out there. These people don't mind pulling out guns and weapons and doing nothing around there. Like, for real, for real. The things that's happened, the things that happen on this internet, how people be moving around in our life and fucking with our life and coming for me and shit like that. If they stayed in Bastrop, Louisiana, I'd have been at somebody's front door. Ain't worried about no police, man. We ain't worrying about no police officer in Bastrop, Louisiana. We not worrying about that shit. They not worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle mine, and we gonna wait on the police to come. That's the type of shit it is down there. You know what I mean? Ain't no caring in the world. So you go down there and start some shit. You go down there and start some shit if you want to. You get what I'm saying? Thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. There have been several cases where people have gone just to visit and didn't make it back to wherever they was going back to. You get what I'm saying? I can tell you 1 or 2 cases that played out like that. People shooting, just being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a place that I ever wanted my kids to grow up in. But, you know, man, if I could just, you know, if I could do it over, I wouldn't want to do it over, but if I could do something over, that'd probably be the only thing that I would try to fix and do over. Redo or redo on letting Kyron make the decision to stay in Louisiana. I would have forced him to come with me. He'd have just have to be upset, but me being that parent that I am, I can't allow myself to, because I was forced to do things as a kid, so I always didn't want to grow up and have kids of my own and have to force them to do things that they don't want to do. All the way up until recently, my mom has been every aspect in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can hear somebody right now in my ear saying, wow, that's crazy that your mama was the way she was with your kids when you had your kids, and now she's the one that's taking away your kids. I can hear somebody in my ear saying that now, and it's like, damn, you know, that's my karma from, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep them away from my child. She, you know what I'm saying, doing so much to try to keep them away from my child, and she ended up doing the same thing that she was doing to them. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy how it just, the tables turn, and that's what I mean about karma. It comes back on you, you know. Especially with like Kyron's dad. Kyron's dad was never in Kyron's life the way he should have been. But a lot of that, as I've gotten older and seeing how things have played out, I see things for what they are now. Being near to her, being close as I was to her, she didn't never do no wrong in my eyes. I'm not saying that she was a bad parent at all. She did her best. She did what she had to do. I ain't ever seen a water being turned out, lights being turned out. We done went hungry sometimes, but I ain't ever seen nothing like that growing up. You get what I'm saying? But I have seen some things growing up, you know, that will make me say that what she's doing is not necessary. It's unnecessary, because it's like you contradicting and you hypocritical to what you've done to me. You know what I mean? From what I grew up with, how I grew up, what I know in my head, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be that parent, but my mom was definitely there in a lot of my life that she should have never been in. I should have never given her a speech in, a talk in, a voice in, and I did. And I'm definitely paying for it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Kyron, I do believe he's talking to his dad. But there was a time where I wouldn't allow Kyron to be in his dad's life, or what I'm trying to say is allow his dad to be in his life. You know what I'm saying? Which he didn't really give too much of an effort, to be honest with you. But when he did, I still denied him that. Like, you know, no, you know. But now it's gotten to the point where Kyron is not talking to me and he's talking to his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy on how karma just works. And I feel like that definitely is my karma, because like I said, a lot of times my mom was that person that had a voice in that and was like, he ain't doing this, he ain't taking care of this. And now as I've gotten older, my thoughts are, well, I was taking care of him. I was taking care of him. I made sure he had what he needed. I didn't worry about if his dad had it or if his daddy couldn't get it or anything like that. That's what it should have been. But it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's why the past is the past. That's where you learn and grow and try to become better and doing different. Exactly, Zeddy. And that's all I've been trying to do is just be better than I was. You know what I'm saying? Even as a parent. Because, you know, all I did was try. All I was doing was, you know, trying my best, doing my best, not giving, none of us was given a manual to this thing of life, you know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy on how everything is playing out now versus when I was growing up with my mom. I don't understand it. It's all that is, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's another story for another day. I really ain't ready. That story would probably take hours, y'all. That would really be a YouTube, you know, a YouTube live to do. But I'm not ready to really tell that story just yet. I'm still dealing with things with that situation, and I really don't want to too much screw up what has already been screwed up in that situation. I'm really trying to get my child back. You know what I'm saying? So if I have anything to say and I feel like I need to say it, I say it to my mom. I text it to her. I text her how I feel. I don't come to the screen and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to just yet. But I text her and let her know how I feel. She never replies back, which probably be about best. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't want to hear it. You know, I just want her to know how I feel. Still today, life is learning lessons for us all. That's true, Shantae. You did the best you could at the time available, I'm sure. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tearing myself up about the decision, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've always been that parent to allow my kids to have a voice for themselves. But as I think back on my time, I didn't have a voice really. And only in certain parts of it until I turned 18. Then I started rebelling. When I turned 18, I started rebelling. I started really wanting to be out on my own, do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about the saying, oh, you gonna wish that you was a kid again, because that's true too. I have sat and thought about days where I wish I can go back to being a kid just again, you know what I'm saying? Just because times were so different back then when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? It really was. There was no cameras. There was no, you know what I'm saying? We was outside playing, you know what I'm saying? We go walking to go visit our friends, walk to the park, go to parties and shit, you know, and, you know, it's a different day and age now. You really can't let your kids get outside and do that type of stuff now. Especially if you don't know the kid and their parent, you know what I'm saying? I feel like nowadays you definitely got to get to know the parents and the kids before you just let your child just run out and be with anybody and make friends with anybody and call anybody no friend. Because some of these friends nowadays are the ones that's picking up the guns and pointing them at your backs. You get what I'm saying? Y'all give me a second. My bad, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, y'all double tap that screen for me. Send me some hearts. Y'all don't mind? I'm gonna get you some clothes on, man. Give you your hair. She don't like that. Yes, I miss living back home, even though my parents would love for us to move back home, especially my father. Nah, you know, even to this day, I can't, well, not even to this day, but in this day and age, I wouldn't advise myself going to my mom's house, you know. Even though I be wanting to, I just feel like she called the police on me eventually. So I don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? I know she wouldn't want me to move back in there. She definitely wouldn't let me move back in if I had to or whatever. Which I said I pray to God I don't ever have to, you know. You just never know what happens in life, you know. But yeah. Sissy saying her own name is what I thought I heard. That's what it sounds like to me. She been saying it lately, and I be hearing it and it be sound like she's saying Sissy. Sissy, Sissy. That's how she be doing, Sissy. And it sound like she's saying Sissy. I'm more of a daddy's girl than a mother's daughter. Yeah, yeah. See, I already told that story once before too. Me and my daddy, we ain't never been close like that. You know what I'm saying? We tried. I tried. I ain't gonna say we tried. I tried to build a relationship with my father, but he just would never like. For me, he would never. But for my sisters, I got sisters that I know of. Two of them, three of them that I know of. Two of them, he actually raised. Those two, I feel like because he was at the next to the oldest. She next to the oldest than me. She was she got married. He went to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? My other sister just had a baby not too long ago. I think the baby like 2 or 3 years old now. I don't know. He's in that child's life. He's in a child's life that he's not a grandfather to. You know what I'm saying? It's like he never did that for me. So I could never like grasp the thought that he's a father to me, right? So like I said, this last incident, I was going through some things with Darnell and went there. And that was that Thursday or Wednesday. That was that Wednesday or Thursday, or I can't really remember. But I remember telling him that all I needed was till Friday, because I was waiting on something to come in. And all I needed was till Friday to stay, and then I was going to be gone. Well, the very next day, like when we got there, he was like, it was totally different. But after I had them been there, Sissy had them waste. She was young then. She was a little thing then. She had them waste juice on his couch. Or milk on his couch. It was milk because he could see it. She wasted milk on his couch, and he's a neat freak, like a total neat freak. Like literally, he has OCD. Sissy wastes milk on his couch, and he was mad about that. And he was like, "This ain't gonna work out," and this and that and the third. I said, "All over some spoiled milk, baby." It didn't take me no time to get out of there at all, baby. I had an Uber there. It was raining. I went to the hotel room. Went ahead, you know what I'm saying, did what I had to do, and ain't looked back. I called him some weeks after that. I had called him, you know what I'm saying, because he ain't called me. He ain't called and checked in on me or nothing. Now, mind you, it was like 7 something in the morning that I had to call a Uber and leave and try to get to a hotel room. Now, again, let me add, hotel rooms got to clean their hotels. And they sometimes, most likely, you're not getting checked in until 3 o'clock. So imagine me with Sissy and Cade. I think just me and Sissy at that time and Cade. And we at the hotel room just waiting till 3 o'clock to get in, because I just could not fathom the thought of going back to where I was trying to get from at that moment. And that's what I mean about my feelings. When my feelings are, and then I roll with what I want to roll with, I'm going to roll with what I roll with. And normally my feelings would be to leave that situation that's harming me and take my kids in the middle of the night, early in the morning, whenever, however I feel, just drag them wherever I need, you know, wherever I'm going, they being dragged along with me. You get what I'm saying? I've done that so much, I just gotten tired of it. And that's why this last one, I just wasn't going to do it. So anyway, I called him. He ain't checked in on me or nothing. It's been like 2 weeks now. He ain't called, checked in, say how y'all doing. Did you get to your location or nothing like that? You know what I'm saying? So this, I'm thinking about this. This is something that I'm thinking about. I'm actually thinking about. So I called him like 2 weeks later, and I told him. He was like, hey, I was like, you ain't called and checked in on me or nothing. You ain't called and checked in on me and the kids or nothing. Like, we down here in Texas. I don't know nothing about Texas. I mean, you didn't show me no type of hospitality while we was there. You put us out over some spoiled milk. My daughter wastes milk on your couch, and you put us out, Mickey. That's what I call him, Mickey. That's his name. That's what everybody call him. He's short little. He about the same height as me now. We the same height now. But anyway, handsome guy. He's a handsome guy, but he ain't your cup of tea. He won't be your cup of tea. I promise you. Anyway, I called him. I was like, you ain't called and checked in on me and the kids or nothing. And it's been weeks. You know what I'm saying? I said, what kind of father are you? What type of person are you? And I'm saying, you want me to be in your life. You want to get to know the kids. That's what you're saying. That's what your mouth's saying. But your actions are showing that you are not capable of being a father. You are not capable of being a grandfather to my kids or anything like that. So from this point on, Mickey, you will not hear from me. You will not see me. I will not call you. If anything happens to you, tell your people don't call me. Tell them do not call me. I don't want to be on your obituary. I don't want none of that. Don't let me know that you have passed this life, because I don't care. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I don't care. And I hung up the phone. Boom, bada bang. Still to this day, y'all, I can't say that I'm sorry about it. I can't say that I feel some type of way about it. I meant what I said, and I haven't changed a thing or my feelings on how I feel, because it was all unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I used to be the same way. Yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying. I have tried, and he is not even capable of being that or doing so. You know what I'm saying? That was the last straw for me. Like I said, when it comes to family, it's different. To me, it's different than your lover. Family, I'm not sleeping with my family. I don't sleep with my family. My family ain't eating my ass or eating my cat, sucking my titties. They not doing none of that type of shit to me. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like family shouldn't fall out with you the way that family falls out. We should be able to come together as a family, just like they did on Big Mama's house. When that girl slept with that woman's husband and she was the cousin, you know, dang on well you ain't supposed to do that. Okay, so then, like, you know, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, I guess they talked about it. But see, that's what I'm saying. Watching that movie, like, really, really, really taught me something about family. No matter what it is, damn fly. No matter what it is, I'm going to get that motherfucker. No matter what it is that you going through, that they were going through, they still stuck together in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, a lot of the things that been done to me, I definitely would not do to nobody else, to nobody in my family. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't know what makes people change or why people decide to do people the way they do people. Y'all, excuse me, damn fly, fucker. I hope that was him. That wasn't him. So yeah. That was that, baby. And like I said, I don't feel sorry about it at all, y'all. I gotta be honest with y'all. I had some people from that side try to reach out to me and be in Sissy's life when they found out that I had a girl. And Excuse me. I'm trying to get that son of a gun. When I had Sissy, I had some of them reach out to me and was like wanting to be in Sissy's life or send gifts and things like that. And I told them, no, thank you. That's okay. It's for all of them. You know, I don't want nothing to do with none of them. You know what I'm saying? When I was trying, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I was in need of somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have that village. I did not grow up with that village that everybody else has and everybody else talk about. I didn't grow up with that, y'all. I gotta be honest. I had it for a short while, and that was when Kyron was a baby. When Kyron was a baby, that's when I think I had the village. Like, everybody was on Kyron. Everybody loves Kyron. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that story was. It was. Everybody just seemed like they just... I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? But I didn't have that family like everybody else have. That everybody have. I don't have it. I didn't have it. And looking back on that now, I definitely, can be honest about that and real about that. Like, I just never had that. My dad was married to a woman one time. I could swear that woman was jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? She would say things and do things, you know what I'm saying? And I just, as a kid, you don't really know, but as a kid, I could always still feel that vibe that something wasn't right with somebody when they done something or saying something to me. So I think I was right about that. I don't think she really liked me that much when he was married to her. Then her sister was in my inbox one time on Facebook, got in my inbox one time on Facebook. I was on there crying about Darnell, and she was telling me, calling me dumb and all this type of stuff and all types of shit. That's why we laughing at you. That's why we laughing at you. All types of shit she said. Now, mind you, this is one that had a son that died, got in a gunshot. He died. He got shot. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all, shit, that's a story, babe. I can go on and on about that. I really don't want to. I don't want to talk about them people. It's making me sick to my stomach. Literally, it's making me sick to my stomach talking about my daddy people. I don't care for my daddy's people. So anybody that got their daddy and their mama in their life, you know what I'm saying, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they good to you. That's a blessing. Don't take it for granted is all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't take it for granted. Somebody say John Lennon died, like John Lennon ain't been dead. That's crazy. They people say anything over here on my side of the screen. Somebody say John Lennon is dead, and John Lennon has already been dead. Who I still got here, y'all? Y'all still here? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Let me know y'all still here, because y'all be getting quiet on me. I guess y'all just be listening. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I might as well go ahead on and finish the story that I was telling y'all. So, yeah. Remember I was saying that I was trying to work, trying to get, I was working. I had got me a job. Okay, Shantae, thank you. Hey, Teresa. I had got me a job, and I was needing a babysitter at this time for Kingsley and Charisma. Hey, Tanya. I ain't been on here that long. And I was needing a babysitter while waiting on daycare. Hey, Kate. I was needing a babysitter while waiting on daycare. So I asked my auntie to watch my kids, watch King and Charisma while I worked, if she would. She said that she couldn't at that time, so she asked my cousin, who also stays with her. My cousin, that's my first cousin. She's the same age as me. She's like a couple months older than me. She was born in June. I was born in September. Get you something to drink, okay, and go sit down. Bring it to me. Okay. You're welcome. So, Diana, because I be calling you Diane. It's Diana. It's got an A in there. Huh? Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'll have to get some sleep. I gotta take a nap sometime today because I am yawning and I'm not good with that. I'm not used to yawning either throughout the day. Anyway, where was I? So she ended up asking my cousin. Like I said, my cousin, she was born in June, I was born in September. So we grew up together. I think she probably was the one that taught me how to walk because she was walking first, right? So we used to be like two peas in a pod growing up, but like I said, somewhere along the way we wasn't as close as we used to be. And I had my friends, and she ended up going off getting her own friends or whatever. And when I got held back, she was a grade ahead of me, so we weren't in the same grade anymore. So she would move on before me, right? Thank you. So yeah, she said she's gonna ask my cousin to do it or whatever. And I think my cousin did have a job. I'm not for sure at that time. I can't really think back, but I think she did have a job or something like that. But this one particular day, and I'm still waiting on daycare. It's going so slow. I'm to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? I still got a lot of money that's saved and stacked. I could stop working. I could literally stop working right now if I wanted to, because I have money I have saved up, and I could pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? And then I knew I had money that was going to be coming in on a constant day-to-day basis, so I wasn't really worrying about nothing in that time frame. I was just trying to keep up with everything and just make sure that I had money coming in to put back money that went out. Does that make sense? Yeah, this the same cousin. That's the same cousin, Shantae. Thank you, girl. That's the same cousin, man. I used to hate that shit, man. My mom found out that I had kissed my first boy. I kissed my first boy on well, it wasn't a playground, but it was like the little lunch area that we had. And I would sit on his lap. I called him my boyfriend. He was way older than me, by the way. I always liked older guys. He was older than me. So, yeah. I was sitting on his lap in the like during the cafeteria scene or whatever, and we were kissing or whatever, like, and she told it. I noticed that she was standing across the way. She went and told my mama that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think like ever since then, like I was glad when she had, because I was in the 7th, she was in the 8th. Like I said, I had to get held back when I was a kid in school. So I was in the 7th and she was in the 8th, and the guy that I was dating was in the 8th, and he was like way older than me. He was actually too old to even be in the 8th grade. He should have moved to the 9th grade, but I guess he flunked or something. But he ended up dropping out of school after that because he was too old to be in that grade. I can't remember how old he was, but he was too old. Mind you, I was in the 7th, and I think he was like, because after that, I met Darnell. Right after that, I met Darnell and find out Darnell was in his right age to be in that group, in that grade either. Darnell had supposed to be went on as well. So, yeah. I always like older guys. I've never been into guys that were my age. They just seem too immature, too childish or something. You know what I'm saying? I like a mature man, you know? But anyway, she went and told it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that cousin. So anyway, so I offered to pay her a X amount of money when I got paid to watch them. And you know what I'm saying, these are the same people that, you know, keeping kids. They keep kids and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Other family member kids and things like that. But I guess I don't know what it was. I don't know what, but this is how it happened. I was at work and it was payday. This particular payday, I had to pay car insurance, rent, and something else. 3 bills that were really big that I had to pay. And I was gonna be short if I paid her. And I didn't want to go into my savings now. I gotta be honest. I didn't want to go into my savings. I only wanted to spend what was in that check on bills. And so when I found, my auntie was telling me that she was the one that had been watching the kids. I was looking for my cousin to be the one because that's the one I've been paying. I had been paying her. This particular day, I could not pay her. I didn't pay her. I was gonna pay her half and then get her mama the other half because her mom told me that she was taking care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? That she wasn't doing nothing. She was the one taking care of the kids. So I said, you know, split it between them. So she called looking for the money or whatever, and I told her that I was only gonna give her some of the money. I was gonna give her a portion of the money and not all of the money, which was like, I ain't gonna say the amount, but yeah. And she wasn't cool with it. She wanted the other amount that I had been paying, right? And so I was like, well, if that's the case, then I'll give you half and I give your, you know, her half, your mom half, because she told me that she was watching kids. Oh, she got upset, baby. She texted me and told me, you know what, you need to hurry up and come get your kids, and you shouldn't have had all these damn kids and you wouldn't have to have nobody watching them. I think that's what struck the nerve. Now, mind you, I'm at work. And when before I get this information, I'm seeing a patient. I'm seeing a patient giving them their shot. Some of the patients come in for that pain shots, like the tramadol, and I forgot the other one. But I'm having to, you know what I'm saying, really concentrate because I'm supposed to be sticking in the right areas and making sure I'm reading their chart to make sure I'm doing all this. So after that, I had got the message or whatever, and it's like, and this is what I'm seeing patients for today. On this particular day, that's what patients come in for. And I'm in Monroe at the other location working. And I worked in the Bastrop in the morning, the Monroe in the afternoon. So I'm in the Monroe, and I went to my phone and I seen that text after sending her that text that I was gonna split the money or whatever. You can't get paid for something that you're not working for. Right, that's how I was feeling when I found out that her mom was actually the one taking care of the kids, and that wasn't the agreement. She was supposed to be the one. So, you know what I'm saying, about her asking me the way she snapped at me about the money, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just split it, you know what I'm saying, or not give you nothing at all, you know. But I couldn't give it to her anyway, but still with everything was going on, I was going to give her something. She wasn't okay with what I was going to give her versus what I had been giving her. You get what I'm saying? So after she had said that, you should have stopped having kids, and you won't have to worry about nobody watching them, or you have to worry about getting nobody to watch them. Baby. Then I wanted to just quit the job and walk out and get straight there, but I couldn't do that. I could not do that. You get what I'm saying? So, good morning. So, I sat there and, you know, I finished through because we was like an hour out in, like hours in of work and almost an hour getting out of work, you know what I'm saying, clocking out. So I pushed through. After reading that message, I pushed through. I said, you know what? I'll be there. That's what I text. And I'm telling y'all, I could not concentrate on now another patient. I can do not a single thing after they had been text to me. So after I'm heated. I am heated. I screenshotted it, sent to my mama. I screenshotted it, sent to my girlfriend. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to get off work. I cannot wait to get off work. I'm exploding like a volcano inside of me. You get what I'm saying? So when I finally clock out, I ain't saying bye to nobody. I ain't doing none of the normal, man. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I still got my stethoscope around my neck and my blood pressure thing in my my little manual blood pressure cuff thing in my pocket. And I leave it in my desk every day. And I literally drove. So I get home, get to Louis, get back in Bastrop or whatever, and I stop right there. Everybody, my mom was on people's house. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. So I went there, and I went to go pick them up. They was acting like, no, I think my mom picked them up. That's what it was. To stop the conflict, to stop the confusion and the conflict, my mom picked the kids up. That's what it was. And they ended up calling me on my way there. I'm almost there. And they ended up calling me, telling me that Sissy's water had still been there. Her baby water was still there. They still had a jug of her water still there in her backpack, I think, a diaper bag. And so I said, I'm on my way. Hold on to it. I'm on my way. And she was like, nah, I'm just going to call your mom again. I said, nah, I'm down the road. I'm on my way. And so when I pulled up there, my auntie came to the door. And I came in. I was like, bitch, where's you at? I was like, bring your big ass out of that guy. I was talking mad shit. And everybody was trying to stop me from going over there doing it. And that's why I said I might have been wrong. And then, I kept thinking it. But while it was going on, no, because why would you say that to me? Why would you say something like that to me? Seems like you jealous of me or something in some type of way. Or seems like you want to tell me something. You got a chip on your shoulder about something. So come on with it, baby. Don't hold your breath. Don't talk up underneath your breath. Speak louder. You know what I'm saying? You spoke loud through that text message. I need you to speak it publicly to my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Come talk to me. So I was talking about her big ass coming out that room. She come out. I can feel her ass coming out that room. Stomping through that damn floor. Coming through that room. Coming out that room. She came out that room. And she was talking her shit. And she just said, bitch, come on. Let's go outside. Let's get it outside. I threw that damn water bottle through Sissy's jug, her water jug. I threw it in their house, and the water just went everywhere. So we took that shit outside, but we didn't fight. It was just all words, you know what I'm saying? Her sister came down, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, y'all dead ass when I said something to her mom and what I said. It's like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And her sister's like, you ain't gonna talk to my mama like this or none of it. I said, bitch, y'all talk to my mama any type of way. Y'all do my mama any type of way, which they did. That one, she treated my mama like, you know what I'm saying, she wouldn't speak to my mama when she see my mama or act like she's so sedity and shit like that. That's that one that do. She is like that. And now if she is, I don't know, because I don't talk to them. But, you know what I'm saying, I don't got no bad blood there. I actually squashed it with my auntie. Not with them, but with my auntie. I squashed the beef and I apologized about having that scene. I've done that back in January. I did that. I called her up and I apologized to her. I talked to her. I ain't talked to them. I talked to her. You know what I'm saying? Because it was her house that I went to and disrupted. You know what I mean? But, baby, I went there and I was, baby, I talked my shit. Baby, I talked my shit. So that's how they know how ignorant I can get. And she ran that story to the mayor at that time because she's some kin to the daughter. She's some kin to my cousin. So that's how that mayor know that I'm ignorant like that, because they told that story. I ain't really telling y'all all exactly what I had said, but I exploded the fuck up at that house. That's all I got to say. And I wasn't leaving there until they know that my presence was there. And I ain't been back since. That's been Sissy 4 years old now. Sissy wasn't even a year old yet. She wasn't even a year old yet, because they didn't come to the Sissy's I don't think they came to Sissy's birthday. I don't think that set of people came to Sissy's birthday party, her first birthday party. I can't remember back then on Sissy's birthday party like that. But I don't remember seeing them there. Them set of people there. So yeah, it's been just that long. I haven't I've talked to my auntie since, but I haven't, you know what I'm saying, been back there or whatever. I don't feel bad about it. I do feel bad that, you know what I'm saying, I disrupted her home like that. But, you know what I'm saying, tell your people to keep their words together. Tell your child to keep her words intact, because I'm not that one. And I'm slimmer than her. I'm slimmer than her. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all when I get gangster, this is how I am. This is how I be. I'm slimmer than her. Big, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been wanting to make up, you know what I'm saying? But there's really like no... I feel how I feel about people, y'all. And it's not my fault. It's their fault. You get what I'm saying? We family. And I don't, you know, that's your fault. You did that to me. You did, in some type of way, you fucked me. You did me wrong. And I'm just not cool with that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like family. I'm not screwing you. I'm not making love to you. I'm not doing, we not doing none of this type of stuff for you to be feeling any type of way about me. That's how I feel. We should always be able to come back and talk to each other and fix what is broken. It's a family, right? Yeah, not mine. My family is like, I'm better than you. Pretty much. I'm gonna just boil that down. That's what that is. I'm better than you. Each and every one of them feels like they are better than the next person. You know what I'm saying? So there's a competition in there. For some odd reason, there's competition there. And I don't get it. I don't get it. My kids are better than your kids, and you know what I'm saying? I'm better than you, and my house look better than yours, and all this. That's what that is with my family. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I won't attend no family reunion, because all the food will be on the floor. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a family reunion, all the food gonna be on the floor. And gonna be kids running out the building saying, "Help! Help! That woman crazy. She lost her mind." You know, all that. I'm gonna tear it up. I can see me tearing it up, man. I'm just telling y'all. So that's why I stay my distance, you know what I'm saying, from certain individuals. Like my dad, you know what I'm saying? I just don't deal with people, you know what I'm saying? And that's their doing, not mine. Hey TJ. Hey Sensoray. That's their doing, not my doing. How y'all doing out there? I just got through finishing telling that story time. I don't know if y'all heard it. I finished it up, girl, but yeah. I ain't tell too much of all what I said and did, but I said and did a lot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They was a lot of bitches and stupid motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying? They was all the above, baby. For real, for real. And like I said, the only thing I probably would feel about was, you know what I'm saying, throwing the water in her house and acting a damn fool inside her house. Going back to her house, knowing that I'm finna come with some drama, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that, you know, I probably was wrong about that. But at the time, that's that when I say in the moment, the heat of the moment, in the heat of the moment. Baby, I lost my head, I lost my mind, and didn't know what to do. In the heat of the moment. Baby, I fell in love with you. That's after 7 if y'all don't know. So anyway, yeah. I have definitely, like I said, I have a mouth and I have an attitude that don't give no fuck attitude, like a nonchalant attitude when I get into my feelings real bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about how you gonna feel or anything like that, man. It's me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you that you done fucked up in real life. In real life, man. So yeah, that's what that was. I can remember one time I worked at this is another way that I would just like literally just spaz out, like, but I didn't spaz out, so to speak. I just left. So I was working at Popeyes one time. I was working at Fred's and at Popeyes. I was manager in Fred's and I was working at Popeyes. But some reason Fred's had started cutting pay, which then led to me finding out that they were going bankrupt. But we didn't know that then. But they had started cutting pay, so I had to end up finding another job, like a second job, to keep the income coming in, like on a day-to-day basis, like, you know what I'm saying, like real good. Not like a day-to-day basis, but have a check coming in that's gonna take up for the other check that I might lack. You get what I'm saying? It be the songs, yeah. I can come up with a song off the top of my head that's gonna match this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I do that, but yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird. Hey, Beverly, how you doing? Damn, you yapping. I'm yapping. What is that on my nail? Anyway. So yeah, what was I saying? Jesus, I'm telling you, them comments will have you losing your mind if you just get, take a second to look at them. That's why I try not to look at all of them. I try to look for certain names. But I was working at Popeyes, and I had to work there, and then I would probably work the next job next day, or the same day. Sometime I would be working a job. So this particular day, I was working at Popeyes, and I'm still working at Fred's. I'm making the money, but sometimes it's just not enough money to do everything that I need to do or what I want to do. I need extra money to do what I want to do, and I ain't gonna be able to do it. I know I ain't gonna be able to do it, so I need to, I was just finding other ways to make sure that money was there. So yeah, I worked 2 jobs. I was working Popeyes and working Fred's. So Popeyes, I hated working that job. I hated I even went to the job, but I didn't want to quit the job. So what I did was, one day I went to the job and I think I worked there, and then I don't know what made me. I think it was the counter. Somebody at the counter had got mad about some chicken or something, got the wrong chicken or something. Now, mind you, I'm not the one putting the chicken in the box. I'm just giving it to them. And something had happened with their order, and it was wrong, but they was coming at me. So after they had left, they got it squared away with it because I was gonna go off on the person. But at that time, it was like, I don't want to lose this job. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the job, but I didn't want to lose the job at that time. It just started. So, you know what I'm saying? She was talking her stuff or whatever, and I didn't like the way that she talked her shit and how they handled it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that the customer's always right type of thing. I did not like that shit. The customer is always right. Because no, the fuck, they ain't always motherfucking right. You hear what I'm saying? No, they are not always motherfucking right. Sometimes they are wrong, but I get in a company, you have to please the people. You know what I'm saying? They are like they can't lose one person. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that's another, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much what that was. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. So what I did was, when it was break time for me, they wanted me to take out the trash before I went to break. Now, mind you, and the trash is like super huge. It's like big and heavy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine all the trash that people put in the trash can in a restaurant in a day. And they wanted me to take the trash out instead of getting one of these guys off the damn thing off here and take it out the trash. Take it out to the trash. No. So I took it out to the trash. But what I did was, when I clocked out to go take that to the trash, I didn't come back. I did not come back. Y'all, they called me looking for me like, you ain't coming back to work? I said, not today. Not today, may not ever. I may not ever come back. And they was really needing people. They had to been like really needing people because they put me back on the schedule after walking out. They put me back on the schedule, man. I was like, damn, you know what? So I felt bad. I actually felt bad about walking out on them during a rush hour, because this was like a rush hour type of thing. But that was my break time, and I only had like 30 minutes. Baby, I clocked out and I left. I went home. See, they called me. I was on the couch. I was on the motherfucking couch, baby. So yeah, anyway, they put me back on the schedule. So the following week, that's when they put me back on the schedule. Not for that week. That week had already been scheduled, and I did not come up. I didn't come in. I didn't show up for not a single, not even the days I was supposed to came from 5 to 9. 5 to 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 to 9. Come on now. Come on now. For real, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? What type of hours are those you giving me? You know what I mean? So they put me on the schedule for the following week for the same thing. They shortened the week. They shortened my hours real major, even more. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go in from 5 to 9. And the store closes at 11, 12 most days, right? But I got off at 9. And when I got off, I had to do things that I feel like I shouldn't have to do, man. Then when I went back for the following week to work, I did not have it on my mind to quit this time, y'all. I kid you not. But the manager had came out, and I wasn't doing anything. So by this time, I'm like, I'm over the job. I really don't give no fuck. You know what I'm saying? They done got me back here. I don't even know why I came back here. They put me back on the schedule. I don't know why they did that, but obviously they was needing some people to work. So when I went back for the following week to work 5 to 9, they wanted me to get down. This woman wanted me to get down on the floor, on my knees. She showed me how. That's how I know she wanted me to do. She said, I need you to get down on your knees and do this. She got on her knees and was showing me how to clean the bottom of the boosters. The seat, not the boosters, but the chair. You know, the seats that they sit in. What they call them? What you call it? You know, the seats that you sit in, the booths, or whatever you sit in. I had to get down there and clean the bottom of those chairs. And mind you, they were filthy, and the floor was filthy. So she wanted me to get down there and clean that up. And I told her, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, here go your pen, and here go your shirt and your hat. I'm out. And I left. And I quit for good then. They didn't call me back because she was mad, baby, that I had walked out on her ass. It was the manager. I am not doing that. I guess she said she acting like she too pretty to be doing anything around here. So we're going to put her to work for real, for real. The trash was one thing. But come on now. You want me to get down on my knees and clean this while people are in here eating? There were people in there eating, y'all. Come on now. There's people in here eating. And I'm thinking like, I'm a motherfucking manager. What the fuck am I doing on my motherfucking knees? Why would I get on my motherfucking knees and clean these? That's what I'm thinking. Nah. Here go your tag, here go your shirt, here go your in your hat, baby, and I'm out the door. And I walked out the door for good, and did not come back, baby. I hated that fucking job. So I wouldn't advise working at Popeyes unless you really, really need a Popeyes job. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't worth it. I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. I don't think too many of the restaurant jobs are worth it. But that one right there was definitely not worth it. It's not worth it at all, y'all. Like, real talk. Real talk. Like, I felt so good when I quit. I feel like I was a motherfucking man around that bitch. I could have went out there with my pimp walk. Brought my pimp walk off. For real, y'all. I would have clocked my happy ass out too, man. I'm trying to tell you. She done had you scraping the gum off the table. Yeah, that too. There was gum and stuff underneath the table. Like, she wanted me to clean the booth. She wanted me to wipe down the chairs off started from the bottom. She wanted me to start from the bottom and work my way up in the chairs. Now, like I said, there were people in there eating. While I had to get down on, I'm supposed to be getting down on my knees doing this type of stuff. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. And I told her, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. And I could politely took off her equipment, her work, her outfits and stuff, you know, her stuff. And I gave back to her when I walked out the door. They should never put me back on the schedule. And then again, I should never went back here. But like I said, they must have really needed somebody to work in order to put me back. Like, beg, they called me and asked me where I was. You not coming back? I said, not today. And did not come back that week. I was scheduled that week. Did not go back. Sure did. And then, you know what I'm saying, eventually I end up quitting Fred's. I end up, you know, I ended up quitting to move to Texas. Came back, started working at Fred's again in a different location. And then I had I quit to go back to school. I quit that job to go back to school. So yeah. And that's what it was, y'all. And, you know, I went back to school, got my degree. It wasn't easy because I ended up getting pregnant with Kate. And then I had to quit for like a certain time. I was going to graduate that April, but I ended up then graduating to the next May or March of that following year after having Kate. So, yeah, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. What's the matter, Mama? So yeah, when you get a good education, you can get a good job. Yeah, I ended up getting me a really good job after I went and got my, you know, certification. I got certified medical assistant, and I'm a phlebotomist as well. So yeah, I could easily go out and get a job to work as a phlebotomist or, you know, certified medical assistant or whatever. But my first job, I worked at a like I said, I worked at a nutrition. After all that, my first job coming out of school was for nutrition and diabetes and stuff like that. So that's why I know so much about A1Cs and lipids and all that type of stuff, y'all, from that job right there. And how to eat healthy and things like that, what to eat, what maybe not to eat. And that's how I know all of that from that job. So yeah. And I got hired right after school, like literally right after school, put an application in. I was going to work at the blood bank, like the, what's it called? Not Blue Cross, but it's a blood bank. One of the blood banks. Forgot what the blood bank called, but it's a blood bank. You draw blood, you get blood. Forgot what it's called. But it was a really good job. A really good job. It was just that it did not match my hours on my kids. It didn't work around my kids, so I didn't take that job. But I was going to be drawing blood every day, just drawing blood. And I thought that was pretty cool, but you know what I'm saying? Does blood squeeze y'all out? That blood, y'all don't like blood, seeing blood? Y'all okay with seeing blood? Blood assurance? I don't think that's what it's called. I can't remember. It's somewhere in Louisiana. It's a place in Louisiana. Um, I can't remember the name of it, but I remember I was happy about it because it was actually the place that I had to go give blood for Cade when he had his surgery. When he had his cosmic surgery. He had a Cade had, I don't know if y'all see that scar on Cade's head, but Cade had he was a little unicorn when he was a baby. He had a protrusion, his bone was growing. His brain was growing faster than his bone would, so his brain would made a lump in the front of his head, and it came out like a little unicorn. He looked like a little unicorn at the head. And so they had to go in. He has a plate in the front of his head. They broke that bone to flatten it so that it can grow, so his brain can grow properly. So he has a plate in the front of his head. And they, you know what I'm saying, they knocked that out so that he could be flat, just smooth, flat, or whatever. I didn't like the way that his scar turned out, his keloid turned out. That's what it's called, keloid. I didn't like the way it turned out. But, you know what I'm saying, he's a handsome guy, you know what I'm saying. He's going to question what that is one day, you know what I'm saying. And I don't want him to be bullied about it or worried about it. But, yeah, he was like 8 months old when he had that surgery. It was serious. Cade, you see how Cade is little now? He was big. He had been swelled up from the surgery so bad. My mama threw up when she saw him. It was bad. Like he had gotten into a car wreck or something. It was really, really bad. But it was something that was needing to be done. And we couldn't find anybody that was matched. My mama went matched, even though we all had the same blood type. My mama, Kyron, King, and Kate have the same blood type. But my mom couldn't give blood, and I could. And I guess because I'm the mom or whatever. So I was able to get Cade blood because he lost a lot of blood. I was able to get him blood. And that made me feel real good to work there because, you know what I'm saying, they were the ones that got the blood from me or whatever. I can't do blood. I actually went to school to become a medical assistant to get stronger with blood. I was in my 3rd year and dropped out because we had to start taking blood from each other. Right, that's exactly what it is. I draw my own blood. Life Share. Life Share. That's the name of it, Beverly. That's where it was that I was gonna that I had applied for, and they was gonna hire me, but the hours did not work around my schedule with the kids, so I couldn't take the job. The job was too demanding for what I needed, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't take it. It was real good. I wish I would have, you know, got that job because I have no problem drawing blood or anything. I would have loved to just sit and draw blood all day and make a check, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Blood doesn't gross me out. Seeing somebody's insides doesn't gross me out. It's actually cool, you know what I'm saying, to know where our stomach is actually at, where our small intestines, and I would love to see something like that inside of a human being. But what grosses me out is dead hair, especially like seeing it in the sink, in the tubs and stuff like that. I can't stand dead hair. I can't stand toenails, like, you know, clipping the toenails. You know, you clip them, but I cannot stand seeing the toenails just hanging around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff gross me out. I can't eat no more. What else gross me out? I think that's about it when it comes to, like, bodily things. Like, that's about it. Hair, dead hair. You know what I'm saying? Somebody sneezing or coughing while you're eating and stuff, that type of stuff grosses me out. Blowing their nose and stuff, like that type of stuff grosses me out. I don't want to eat no more. I have done 24 hours in the medical field. I draw blood and run the machine. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I had wanted to do. And I can remember when we had to draw blood from each other. Darnell still never did let me draw blood off of him. But one person did let me draw blood off of him, the butterfly needle. So I was able to do that. My first time working in the ER was pretty cool too. And that's what I wanted to do with mine. I either wanted to draw blood all day or work in the ER. But I never got a chance, you know what I'm saying, to do all that. And those jobs are very demanding, and I didn't have that village. I had kids. I had kids, you know what I'm saying? They either had to be in daycare or I just wouldn't be working. You know what I'm saying? I just can't work because, yeah, yeah. I'm 10-year medical assistant, so I have seen it all. I also have to draw blood every now and then. Okay, that's what's up, Shonda. How you doing, Shonda? I get weak with blood or wounds. Nah, not me. Not me. See, I like, picking at scabs and shit like that. I'm weird like that. I like picking at scabs and shit. Sissy like that too. Sissy was picking at my scab the other day. She had then picked it off. I mean, she moved my hand out the way. I'm telling her to stop because it was hurting. It wasn't ready just yet, but she noticed it. She caught it. Cade the same way. He loved picking at my scars, picking at my scabs. And so I guess we all just weird like that. Sitting around like little monkeys picking out the bugs on each other's fur. We picking at each other's scabs. That's gross, I know, but look, don't judge me. So yesterday, Sissy was picking at my scab on my leg. I could still feel that good picking, and then she hadn't got the damn scab off of there. And I'm telling her stop, and she moving my hand out the way. I'm covering it up. She moving my hand out the way, like telling me to get back and shit. I'm like, girl, this is my leg. You know what I'm saying? And that when Darnell was in there putting up that chair, and she started picking at it so much that she started grasping at the hair that had then come out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the pore area, it was a scab over the area, and she started picking with it so bad. I'm like, girl, stop. So then I get her in the tub trying to clean this dirt up from underneath her nails, and she won't let me hold her hand clean. I said, oh no, baby, I know not. When I was telling you stop picking with my damn scab, you wouldn't stop picking with my scab now, would you? I said goodbye. I said, Dora, I'm up here telling my daughter goodbye. I'm now telling my daughter goodbye. That's how I talk to her. I'm telling her that's how we talk, but that's how I be talking about Cece. Like, girl, stop. Like, leave it alone. I can still feel her picking at it, man. Like, it hurt now because she picked at it too much. Like, it was done, and she was still just as picking. Just really pinching and picking. And Kay would come and pick at my scabs, too, when he sees scabs. He do that, too, so, yeah, we just weird like that. That don't gross me out. I don't like needles, so it's not good for me when I have to get a shot. Yeah, I didn't used to like needles, getting needles. When I was a kid, I used to cry, cringe up. You see some of these videos, these kids be acting. I was the same exact way until I got pregnant, and I had no choice but to sit there and take it. And when I had Kyron, I could just close my eyes and just hear her. I had to make sure she was counting 1, 2, 3, and don't stick me until you say 3. Don't do that 1, 2, and stick. No, 1, 2, 3, stick. That way I know. You know what I'm saying? Until it got to a point where I was like, okay, yeah, let's go and get this over with, Because that's when you're pregnant, you know you're going through a lot. They drawing blood and stuff like that. So, yeah, after a certain time, I just got okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And then, when you do that, if anybody has ever had a C-section, y'all know that needle that they stick in y'all back, man, that shit hurts. Oh, that shit hurt. Ooh, man. And it's like, I went through it 4 times. I went through it 4 different times, y'all. You can't tell me that I'm not strong. You can't tell me I'm not a strong individual. I got my name and stuff fixed on here, so you'll know. Okay, LaTanya. Okay, Tanya. How you doing, girl? Y'all make sure y'all tap that screen for me. Motherfucking fly. So, yeah, y'all know that stuff hurt. Anybody ever gone through a C-section and has to get the epidural? They should call it something else. I get why they call it that, you know what I'm saying, medical reasons, but I subscribe. Thank you, Alasia. That thing, y'all ever seen a needle? Anybody ever had a epidural before? Are you preaching? Not today. You missed the sermon. That was yesterday and the day before. No preaching today. I have. Have you ever seen the needle that they use to do so? To do it with? Man, them things hurt. And y'all know, like, I can still exactly remember, like, it's like right there. They stick you like right there. Like right in there. I can still feel it, man. That shit. Man. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine. Like, go back and imagine, y'all that's had it. Go back and imagine that belly sitting right in the front of you. Like, I'm a tiny girl, so some of my bellies were pretty big. Imagine being, you know what I'm saying, go back to that time when you was pregnant, carrying that baby, getting ready to have it, and they wanted you to slouch over, like slump over. They wanted you to slump over with this belly in the front of you. I'm talking about, like, you really had to, like, slump over for them to, like, find that area and put, and that's like a bone, that's your spine, you know what I'm saying? That's what epidural is going, it's like a spinal tap or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Man, have you ever seen the needle, though? Natural birth. My baby girl was natural birth. Oh man, see, I ain't ever experienced a natural birth. I could never experience. I was never gonna be able to experience a natural birth because they told me that my birth canal was too narrow. It was too small. You know what I'm saying? I had no room, none whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So nobody was coming up out of that mug. You get what I'm saying? So thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go through that type of pain. I don't know what that type of pain feels like. So power to you all who have done it. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard that is bad. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine my little poodle cattle is like open this freaking big for something to come out of it. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like a watermelon. Like a watermelon. Big, man. Can you? I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? So more power to you guys, for real, for real. I hope every last one of y'all get flowers on Mother's Day. If not anything, no chocolates, no nothing else, baby, I hope you get your flowers, baby, because, yeah, I couldn't imagine. I heard that was pretty bad. But that C-section, Lord have mercy, that epidural, baby. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? The needle is like long as fuck. And this ain't even attached to the fucking syringe. This ain't talking about the syringe. It is, man, I just thank God, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get through them all. And I was able to do them all over again, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to prep myself each time. Like, okay, I'm going to be getting an epidural. I'm going to be getting a C-section this time. I know for a fact. So, you know, like, each time I was never ready, but I was willing to do it for the birth of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to do it for the birth of my kids, man. But could I do it now? I just don't think I'm in the time for to be, you know, giving no more births. No, I'm done. It's a wrap. I should have been done it too, but it is a wrap at 4. I love working ER codes, but didn't like my babies dying. Oh, yeah. Mine's messed up bad. They punctured the wrong area and I had a spinal headache. You too? That's what happened in my last one, Bionica. How you doing? That's what happened with Sissy when I had Sissy. But Sissy's birth, carrying Sissy was very stressful. I had to go to the doctor damn near every day of every month. Every 2 weeks to Shreveport. And after that 2 weeks, that following week, I had to go to Monroe. And Sissy had to be checked, you know. Her kidneys had to be checked on. My kidneys had to be checked on. Yeah, her heart had to be checked on. The rhythm of her heart had to be checked on. Sissy even had to have blood drawn at a certain time in the womb. They had to go in and do it. And it was Sissy's the pregnancy with Sissy was my I won't say my worst one, but it was my most stressful one going through. One time I couldn't breathe. My mama had to come get me off the floor, call the ambulance, get me off the floor. I could not breathe, and that's when I had to go in for Sissy was born. Every last one of my kids came earlier than they were supposed to because I couldn't breathe at a certain time or a certain point, or my legs got too swollen, my ankles got too swollen, my feet got too swollen or something like that, and they had to go ahead on and take the baby on out. But yeah, Bianca, that's what happened with me with Sissy. And Sissy came out the womb, and I think my mom is the one that got those pictures. I had them on Facebook, but as I said, y'all, my Facebook memories are gone. And a lot of those memories was of Sissy birth, and I don't have those pictures. no more. I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know what my scrapbooks. I don't know if they was in storage or my mom has them and she's just saying she don't have them. But it hurts even talking about it now, man. I hate that they didn't give me my Facebook page back just to get my stuff off of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I had those pictures no more. Then I said, like I said, there's another Dropbox that I still cannot get into for some reason as well. And I think they may be there, but I don't know. I can't even find the password, the email address, or nothing for that Dropbox. So it's just like, I don't even know if I have any pictures of Cece as a baby now. You know what I'm saying? I probably do, but Facebook had everything. My Facebook page had everything, and it hurt. It really does hurt. So, yeah, when I had Sissy came out, and I think my mom may still have the picture. Sissy came out holding the people's scalpel and the suction thing in her hand. I don't know how, but Sissy came out fighting. Sissy had been came out the womb fighting, baby. She had a scalpel in one hand, and she had the little suction thing in the other hand. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? At first, she went latch on. She was breastfed for till about 6 months. She went latch on, so that was a problem. Until my milk stopped at just abruptly one time, and it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna be able to breastfeed my baby, and I really wanted to breastfeed my last baby. So when my milk finally came down, I was happy about that, you know what I'm saying? But Cece was so ongoing. She was ongoing, hungry, and I couldn't keep up. So we changed Cece to breast milk and formula at the same time to fill her up. Breast milk and formula with a little bit of rice cereal in there. Cece was a big baby, and she loved to eat even as a baby. But when I had got my thing with her, it's like all back there, right, Bianca? It's like all back up in there. Right up onto your head, in your head, right in that area back there, you got a headache. It's like a splitting headache. And I got that now from that. Like, I could not lift my head had to be leaning back. It could not be up like this. I couldn't lean down like this. If I lean down like this, I got blurred vision. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, even still to this day, I still have trouble from that C-section with my neck and stuff. I can't sit up my neck like this for a long period of time. I have to lay back at some point in time. And sometimes when I have those bad migraines, I can't lean forward because it feels like my eyes are gonna bulge out of my head. So yeah, Sissy's did that to me. It messed me up, baby. Yes, indeed. I was in the hospital an extra week after Sissy was born. Sissy had to be there anyway because she had jaundice real bad. She came out little. She was born early. Sissy was due July 5th. She came June 14th. So she was a little early, but she had jaundice for a long time. Sissy had jaundice for a long time, so she had to stay under the light, and I can only go see her in the NICU and feed her through the thing. I couldn't take her out and hold her till a certain time. When she had jaundice, she had it really bad. So yeah, when that started happening to me, they was getting ready to release me, and I started having those pains in the back of my neck and stuff. She was like, drink Coke. Anytime you have that problem, anytime you have a headache or something like that, drink a Coke, and it will help. And it did help for a certain amount of time. But no, y'all have to fix this. So they was gonna go in and do something. I forgot what they was gonna do. They was gonna do something, a spinal tap or something they was gonna do to try to fix what was wrong. Because for one, they had a medical student doing it. They had a medical student, somebody that was shadowing the person, the anesthesia that was doing the thing. They had them to do the thing. They had them to put that in there. Somebody that was practicing doing it. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that person messed me up. That ain't the first person that messed me up. Shit. But yeah, that's what it was, y'all. A blood patch. Something like that. You might be right. A blood patch. They called it something, girl. You got to help me out. My mind is a one-track mind, but I know what I be talking about. But you might be right, the blood patch. It was something they said that they was going to do, and I was like, nah, because then I'm be in the hospital even longer, right? No, I just couldn't. I didn't want it. I was ready to go home. It was, you know, And I was going to deal with it, and I've been dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? I still had those bad migraines every now and again they come, but I kind of know how to deal with them now. You know what I'm saying? Better than I did then. I don't like hospitals. Yeah, I don't like hospitals. I'm not good on hospitals. I worked on the 5th floor one time in the, you know, the psych ward, and that wasn't really no fun. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit in on some of the people that, you know what I'm saying, they was asking, you know what I'm saying, have you gotten better with, you know what I'm saying, whatever their problem was. I had to sit in on those type of lectures with those people. You know what I'm saying, get them their trays, get them to their rooms, let them out their room. Working on the 5th floor was different. It was a different type of field than anything. And I knew right then and there, just like teaching, that was just not the job for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Some of those people in there, I think they were just playing crazy just so they can get a check. One girl was in there, I knew she had sense. She got plenty of sense. She just was just, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, psych ward definitely wasn't for me. I couldn't do that job. Definitely not. Thank you, B. Shada, do you do ABGs? EKG? You talking about EKG? You talking about EKG? You say ABG. I don't know what that is. EKG? Oh, you're strong. Yes, indeed. That's what I say. I definitely got to be a strong one. Emergency C-section is still healing. And her daughter, too. Oh, okay. No. No, that's, you know what? To be honest, that's my first time hearing those set of words together. That's my first time hearing those set of words together. So I'm gonna have to look that up. We not crazy. We just move different. Oh, okay. Hey, Shaniqua. My name is not Shaniqua. My name is not Shaniqua. You just gave me somebody else's name, and I'm not cool with that. Scone or scone? You keep writing it in the thing. Like, what is that supposed to mean? You trying to ask me how to spell scone? And isn't it the thing that you put the candles on? The decoration that you put your candles on, the scone? Or is that called sconce or something like that? I don't know. Is your mods here? Because I see more people need to be blocked. Yeah, they here. They doing their best. They probably not be seeing everybody. So it's cool if they not catching everybody that need to be blocked. Okay. Okay, respiratory supposed to do, but Willis Knighton made us do them. Okay. Isn't there like a hospital in Shreveport? Hey, Tanya, how you doing? Let me hold something. Shoot, let me hold something, girl. Tanya, you so silly. Sissy, what you doing? You getting so big. I love your locks. Thank you, love. Make sure y'all tap that screen for me. I haven't seen no taps in a long time. Tap that screen for me. Let me know who all still here, y'all. I ain't talking about nothing but talking about something. I'll probably be on TikTok later on in my chair. Darnell gonna have to show me how to do the license because I wanted to go back there and sit in my chair and do the live with y'all. Let's go back there real fast, y'all. Hold on. retwist or braids. I got a retwist. I did a retwist on my own hair, and then I just, this ain't how I wanted it to go, but I just twisted them up, two strand them together to make the process quicker for me to do my hair faster, get done with my hair faster. So I just, twisted them up like two strand, and then I curled it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Sissy. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to do Sissy hair and put her some clothes on. Sometimes I don't like her walking around the way she be walking around. You have a pretty chair. Oh, y'all already seen the chair? Where y'all seen the chair? How do you get the curls? I have locks and can't manage them. Okay, I'm going to show you just a minute, love. Don't let me forget, because I will. I told you I got a one-track mind. You get to know me. I got a one-track mind. Don't go back. So don't let me forget. I'm going to show you what I use to do it. So y'all already seen the chair? Where y'all seen the chair at? Darnell already showed. He put it on Facebook or something? He put it on Facebook or something? Y'all saw it last night? Oh, okay, yeah. It's cute. I want to put my name on it. Darnell said he want him a custom chair too. But I want to put my name on it. That's the chair I've been looking for. Y'all remember I was talking about, where's the chair, Lysandra? That's the chair I've been looking for. Darnell ordered the chair a while back for us to do, like, for me to do my little TikToks and stuff up in here. Like, when I do lives or something like that, if he not live or whatever, I can do my little lives in here in a little podcast thing that he can set up in here. It's cute, ain't it? Isn't that cute? That's just so adorable. That is just too cute. And I don't really like pink, but that is cute. I'm coming around with the color, y'all. I'm starting to come around with the color. I don't really like pink that much. Stop, sissy. Stop. She trying to stick a dang on fry in that thing. Come on here, girl. Come on out here. So, yeah. And the headphones. He got me some headphones to go with it. I think I'm just going to wear the headphones. I don't even want to be, like, really linked to the computer. I still want to do it on my phone. But, yeah, like I said, y'all, again, don't forget that I will be doing giveaways this week, towards the end of this week, but sometime in this week frame. So, y'all make sure y'all have y'all notifications on TikTok and on here. I will be doing a giveaway to a mod here, one of my mods, over here. Anybody that's a moderator. I will be giving a giveaway to one or two, depends on how I get this thing together. And then on TikTok, we doing game. So that's why I got to make sure I have both phones set up, because I still haven't got that TV to work the way I want it to work. We're going to play a game, trivia game, like a Jeopardy game, like Jeopardy. I'm going to have one phone with this, I'm going to have y'all on the screen. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, because I don't want y'all to cheat. Trivia, you can easily cheat. You get what I'm saying? You can easily cheat. People in the comments can give you the answers. And things like that. So I'm gonna need people who are not wanting to play on TikTok to be in other people's chats to see that they're not getting the answers from people. Like, people are telling the answers and they're getting the answers from people. But then I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that trivia thing is gonna work out. I might just do something else. I don't know, because it's easy to cheat in trivia. Real easy to cheat. And on the screen, it's kind of gonna be like hard for me to, see if anybody is cheating. You know what I mean? Like, the people could easily get on the answers in the comments and things like that. Maybe they gotta turn off their chat or something. I gotta get them to turn off their chat or something. I don't know, but that's what I wanted to do, a trivia game. But maybe we'll do it some other type of way. Like, I'll just go see what everybody else doing as far as like competition, and just do something like that. But I want to give back to people who have given to me on TikTok. Anybody that has helped me in the battles or anything like that, I want to give back. I got to figure out what I want to do a give back over there. Over here, we're probably, well, I can't really trust the trivia, y'all, because I can't see y'all faces or nothing, the phones or nothing like that. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so yeah, my bad, y'all. Let's see. So I had a little color to that chair. Cece better not mess with that chair. We try not to let her back there now. Pink is my favorite color. Is it? Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm not a fan of pink. I'm still not a fan to this day, but I'm coming around. I am coming around. I'm doing housework today while listening. I heard you say someone was able to fix their name on here. Could you tell me how so it won't show my son's name? Ooh. I'm not sure myself on how to. Anybody in the comments know how to change the name on here? I haven't done it since I started this YouTube. I haven't changed my name, so I'm not sure. I can't really tell if I could walk you through it. I definitely walk you through it, but I can't walk you through it because I haven't tried it. I haven't done it. So anybody in the comments can say, like, in short form on how to change the name, like where should she go to change her name and how she changed her name on here. If anybody will help out Trayvon up there, she's trying to change the name. So yeah, y'all. I'll check with Darnell later on, and I'll see when is a good time, and I'll be live on TikTok later on, y'all. We'll do battles, and we'll just talk and vibe. You know what I'm saying? Redo over, a do over from the last session that we had, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we was vibing and, you know, one thing and then blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we're gonna do a redo of that tonight. We're gonna get back into that. And yeah. And I'm just gonna start just coming live with y'all. I'm just clicking the camera and we just gonna start talking, y'all. I'm trying to come out of my shell with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I used to be the one to just sit back and be quiet and don't say nothing. And let y'all think I ain't got no voice. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to speak up for myself and things like that. I was cool with that for a good while, but I'm not cool with it no more. On certain individuals and on certain things, I'm just not cool with it. And I'm not gonna apologize for how I'm about to act around here, because like I said, for one thing, don't let anything deter y'all away that Virgo season is up on us. We are almost here. We are almost there, baby, to show out. And y'all know we shows out, baby. Yes, every day is a holiday when it's a Virgo day. Every day. So when does Virgo season start? The 23rd, 28th of August. We're going to turn up until the 22nd or the 23rd of September, whenever Virgo season ends. And I'm gonna do something that's just going to be so out of the world. And I just got to get it together, y'all. I got so much stuff that I just be wanting to do. And I be so excited about it. So I guess first we'll just stick to giving back, my give back. And I just got to figure out what y'all think I should do. Y'all give me some ideas. Your hair looks good, Shada. Thank you. It does. It came out really good. It's not like I wanted it to be, but it's like, it's doable. You know what I'm saying? It's doable. For right now, it's doable. Later on tonight, I might do what I wanted to do with it. Then again, I might just leave it how it is. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But it's growing, and it's so thick and heavy. It don't look like it's heavy, but I kid y'all not, it's kind of heavy. YOLO, I'm back. Okay, YOLO love. Tap that screen for me, y'all don't mind. Show me some love. Send me some hearts. It's pretty. You're naturally beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate y'all being so sweet and kind, y'all. Because y'all know they say I'm ugly. I do got a funny shaped fucking head. I've always had a funny shaped fucking head. I kind of want to go put on my wig and go to TikTok and just snatch that mug out. That's what I want to do when I got on here, but I forgot about my damn wig. So I might show up on TikTok with my wig on tonight, y'all. Make it look like I'm bald head. It's pretty like that, sis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because, baby, y'all should have seen me trying to sleep on them damn things. Oh, I meant to show you that. That's what I had to show somebody. See, I told you to make me, remind me. Is they still here? I forgot their name. Started with a T. Is they still here? Sissy, you gotta look in the mess in here, man. I'm not cool with it. I am so not cool with it. You got it looking a mess up in here. All right, y'all, we in the bathroom. Let me set y'all up for a second. So, this is what I used on my hair. I use these little flexi rod things, of course. I use these flexi rods, and then when I ran out of the flexi rods, I used the pipe things, the pipe cleaners. I use these here. And I just took my hair towards the end. I took too tight. You can see it's too twisted. It's twisted twos. It's a little bit fuzzy because I did not sleep with a bunnet on. These things, once they all in my, I have so much hair. It was like, my head was like this, like with all those things. It's like down here, but this right here was twisted up. You know what I'm saying? Like curled, to be curled. So it was hard sleeping with them things in my head, Lord. But I started right there. And then I just twirled it around there, y'all. You know, not like on top of it, but going down like that. Going down just like that. And then I put that back there. That like that. And wrapped it around. And boom, bada bang. That's how I did it. That's how I got it together. And I used, I threw it in the trash can, but I used some of that mousse. I use that mousse to do that because it's easier and it dries fast. Once it's on, it's wet, but once you put these, it dries really fast and it curls really good. Better than water, so to speak. It does better than water. So yeah. And like I said, these right here work pretty good too. I got these types of curls right here from it because I had ran out of the flexi rods. I don't know where all my flexi rods at, but you can also use pipe cleaner too. It worked pretty good too. So I got this like this so that it won't, you know, come off the bottom. It won't come off or whatever. You do the same thing. Find you a starting point. Wrap the ends. Make sure you got your ends wrapped, and then you just go down. Not on top of each other, but just, you know, down. Wrap it around. And it is kind of hard, but you know what I'm saying, just make sure that it's on the end bit good and it won't come off, it won't slip off, it'll be tight. So right now I'm just trying to show y'all how to do it, and I just wrap it around. Boom, bada bang. You can use paper too. What type of paper? I ain't never seen that. That's something new, Tanya. That's something new, Tanya. I ain't never heard of using paper. Any kind. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't gonna try it though. I know you can use bobby pins and rubber bands and stuff like that. And yeah, y'all, that's how I got my hair to curl, y'all. I'm gonna have to... What time is it? Okay, yeah, I've been on here long enough. I'm gonna let y'all go here in a minute because I gotta get and clean this room back up that Sissy done messed up. I don't like it. So yeah, y'all. I'm gonna get here in just a minute. What y'all think? Y'all give me some ideas right fast before I go. What y'all think I should do to do a giveaway? Like on TikTok or whatever. Like, what y'all think I should do? I've heard of people using paper bags. You are so pretty and beautiful. Thank you. I ain't never heard of that. Tanya, Napier. I've never heard of that. That's my first time hearing it. I'm gonna have to look that up. You might be right. You could be true. You could be telling me the truth. Put names in a bag and pull them. Put names in a bag and pull them. That's too easy. I think I might try the trivia thing on YouTube. But I don't got that many moderators over here, so I would have to add some more people in. But it'll be for my moderators though. It really would be for my moderators over here. If I, when I do it over here. And on TikTok, it'd be for people who have helped me with battles and sent me coins and stuff like that. Like that. The pulling out the hat it's kind of too easy for me. I like something like the trivia thing to be a challenge, but I need something like that. Like the giveaway. I want to do a giveaway over here for my supporters. And for my mod, well, for my mods really, but I might just do it for supporters and mods. Just, what I'm saying, probably get a mods, like they can come in 2 times. They can add, I can, like, if I do a name pool, I can add their name 2 times. Or we do the trivia thing. Like I said, y'all have to come to the screen, so I have to give y'all a link to join the live and come to the screen. I have to figure it out. I'm going to get off in a few and take a power nap. Okay, Shantae, I'm about to get ready to get off too, because I got to go clean up. The trivia question sounds fun and challenging. Yeah, but see, I want to play it on TikTok, but it's like, how would I do that when the comments can give you the answers? I don't want anybody to be given the answers. You know what I mean? Or maybe I can add like one person at a time to my live instead of them being live and reading their caption. And you can be on my screen and it be just my comments on the screen. And they just add to my live. So anybody that want to play can request to join the live on TikTok to do the trivia. What y'all think? I just don't want nobody to cheat and get it. I want the people who actually support, I've actually seen giving gifts and things like that, to be in it. But like I said, you have to join the live, click in on the live and play. And I probably just do one person at a time on my live instead of like getting them to have their live up where they can read their comments and just be on my screen. Inbox you the answer, maybe. And what's your TikTok name so I can find you over there? My TikTok name is Shada, just Shada. Everyone that supports you on YouTube is not a mod. I know, that's what I'm saying. I was doing it for the mods on YouTube. It was actually for the mods. But I don't have that many mods on YouTube. But their names definitely will be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably like give them something like, do something a little bit. I don't know. I really didn't think it all the way through. I had so much other stuff that was going on. So I didn't really think it through. But I'm going to go around here and sit down and think it through for a second. I do want to do the trivia, but I have to find a way to where nobody can cheat. That's my thing. I don't want you to cheat. I want you to really think and know the answer instead of Googling the answer. That makes sense? Yeah, Shada. My name, Shada. Can I have a tour of your house, please? No. No, you cannot. Good afternoon, afternoon. Yeah, I've been on here since the morning. So, yeah, I definitely have got my hours. Like I said, y'all, they're not updating my hours. I know I should be monetized by now, but for some reason, my hours are not being updated at all. So, I don't know. How long have you been growing your locks? I'm 6 months in. Any tips? I've been growing my locks for 5 years now. And the only tip that I can really give is just like, get to know your hair. Get to know your texture. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's hair is the same. Not everybody's locks are the same. They're not going to turn out the same. You know what I'm saying? Some might be better. Some might be a little bit nappier. You know what I'm saying? It's just all how your hair texture is. And like I said, get to know your hair. And, yeah. I mean, I can give you so many other tips, but that right there is just a simple tip. You know what I'm saying? Get to know your hair. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up, because it do get rough. it does get rough sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If you got that hair that you can put up in a wig and you like to wear wigs, put it up in the wig so you can still, continue to grow it out. That way if somebody snatch that wig off, you still have hair flowing from underneath there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's pretty much the only advice I can give you on that, but I can give you so much advice on how to upkeep it and things like that. But like I said, everybody's hair is different. What may work for my hair may not work for your hair. Oh, you welcome. I'll pull those extensions out and I'll whoop your ass. And I'll whoop your ass too. I'll whoop your ass. Do you hear me? Yes, indeed. So they say crazy stuff, TJ. I'm going to say crazy stuff too. These are not extensions. Don't look like extensions. They look like extensions. They look like I'm wearing a wig, y'all, for real. It look like my hair fake. Does my hair really look fake? Like for real. That's not the first time I heard somebody come on here and say that. Trying to throw some shade and shit. Come do it then, and I'll whomp your ass. Yeah, that way. What the heck did I just stumble up on a pretty person in my FYP? Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Hit the subscribe button, love, and tap the screen for me. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Jackie was the one that tanned them out. Jackie, you a moderator? I know TJ a moderator. I know T a moderator. I got a lot of moderators on here. So yeah, like I said, I really want to get back to my moderators because y'all really be doing y'all thing over here. Do you hear me? I know some of y'all probably wouldn't even accept no gifts from me, but it's a thought. You know what I'm saying? I always got to try to think about y'all. Even though when I be going through, you know what I'm saying, I try to reach out and, you know. I do my best at being a friend. You know what I'm saying? Being a supportive person like y'all be supportive to me. You know? So this is just my way of giving back. And I haven't been able to give back in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to give back to 1 or 2 people on YouTube and maybe just 1 person on TikTok. So it'll probably be this weekend when I start though. You know what I'm saying? And it'll give me enough time to get together what I want to do. So y'all just make sure y'all have y'all notifications set on YouTube and TikTok. And I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time because I'm going to create a thumbnail for it and let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying, what's going to be what. I just got to figure it out. I'll love to follow up after you whip them up. I'm trying to tell you, I'll whomp your ass. Talking about some extensions. I ain't ever had no extensions in my hair. I've had weave sewn into my head. I wear them wigs, but I ain't ever had no extensions. This is all me, baby. I naturally have pretty hair. My hair is naturally long. Actually longer than this, you know what I'm saying? With the locks, my natural hair is actually longer. It's like down my back, like flow down my back. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, I've been on here long enough with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead on and let y'all go. I appreciate y'all for tapping that screen. Y'all don't mind tapping that screen for one more time. And like I said, y'all, I'm gonna have a conversation here with Darnell about TikTok later on. And I'll be on TikTok later on though, for sure, if I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, do so. And we gonna do a redo of what we was doing the last time, you know what I'm saying. I know it's what, Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. It really ain't no turn up day, but you know what I'm saying, it could be like a relax, chill, and vibe type of day, and we can just chill and vibe and listen to some music like we was doing before and talk about whatever you put in the comments or whatever like that, y'all. Yeah, we can go back over there and be bored. We can go over there and be bored. I definitely want to do battling. I want to get back into the battling. I still want to do battling, y'all. Like I said, if they don't have the coins, you don't have no coins to send, don't send me your coins. Don't send no coins. If you do, you do. You know what I'm saying? If not, just tap the screen. Just tap the screen, y'all. And I'll accept it either way. You know what I'm saying? I said we can start getting over there and getting into some competitions that they be having over there, trying to get my money up in all aspects of life, y'all, because I got to make some money. I got something I got to do, and I can't wait no longer on doing it, so I got to get to it. I got to get to the money. y'all. School is getting ready to start. I don't know, some of y'all kids are already starting school, but Sissy and them start school the following week after next. And I still have some things that I want to get for them and get them ready and stuff. Sissy has picked up a straw. She's drinking out of a straw, y'all. And she did it all on her own. She doing everything on her own. It's like she's not being forced or told or anything like that. She's just doing. So yesterday, I caught her drinking. I've been catching her drinking, like putting her mouth on a straw, but not sucking. She do something like that, and then she'll pick the straw up with her mouth, but she not really sucking it. So yesterday, I saw her slurp out of it, and something come, it come through the straw. So she's getting there, and it makes me happy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everything she's doing is on her own time, not my time, like I've been wanting to do. And I said a long time ago, I don't want to have to force her to do anything or be doing anything that she don't want to do. And so now, like I said, she's coming out of her shell a whole lot. She's sipping on a straw. So when I do her lunches for next school year, for this school year, I said instead of we're gonna do away with the sippy cup as soon as school starts. The sippy cup is gonna be out the door, and we're gonna just deal with. Cause remember I told y'all one time she was supposed to be getting off the sippy cup, but we couldn't handle it. I could not handle the tears, the boo-hooing, none of that. So it's like whenever she gets ready, she's gonna let it go. And I think she's getting there. She's definitely getting there. I think this school year is really gonna make Sissy really open up a little bit, a lot more than what she has been. She has a speech pathologist that's supposed to come out to the house until school starts, but I haven't gotten set up with her just yet because we just got back home. But yeah, and I'll make sure I talk to her about that, like making sure that we sit that sippy cup in the front of. See, I got her a cup that has a straw that comes with it. It comes with a straw, look like a sippy cup. She has one of these, but I don't know how she's gonna do with it, you know what I'm saying? Because the cups are like just straws. They straws that you can pick up out of it, you know what I'm saying? This right here, I think she still might try to chew on it or something. She might not just like, so I'm gonna find her a cup that has the straw, like my cups with the straws, like our cups with the straw, like this. Like this. I'm gonna have to get her a cup like this to take to school with the straw, and then we'll have this one too, just in case. But this is what we're working for. This is what we're working towards. This is what we're working towards. The straw. So I saw her doing this, drinking out of this. It was just a cup, like a restaurant cup, and it was Kay's cup, and she was drinking out of the straw. So I caught her ass. So that lets me know that she's ready to transform from the sippy looking like a bottle to, this. So yeah, I can't wait, you know what I'm saying, to see how far she comes, the new things that she's trying to get ready to learn and how far she comes now being in school full time. It's exciting. I'm excited for her, and I cannot wait for her first day of school. I might share those pictures with y'all. I'm sure I will. It's their first day of school. And I won't see y'all on Facebook. I won't get to see your kids go off to school or see y'all babies' pictures like I used to be able to see y'all babies' pictures. I just love seeing that type of stuff. Telling people happy birthday. Now I don't keep up with nobody's birthday because I don't know nobody's birthday no more. I used to have it on Facebook, like a calendar on Facebook that had everybody's birthday on that calendar. I don't know whose birthday done passed, and it's just, it's real touchy when I talk about Facebook. So fuck Facebook. Motherfuckers. Shit. Just man. I don't even like that app no more, man. I could give a fuck about a Facebook. I could care less. For real. Y'all getting them folks out of here. This that Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I did 2 C-sections. That was enough for me. The first stand up, I thought my gut was finna fall on the floor. Oh my Lord. The first one you stood up, you saying? Or you sat up or something? You're supposed to be laying down when you have a C-section. I saw my insides. Each time I had my kid, because my mom take pictures. I had somebody in there taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? My mom took some pictures, and I don't know who took the last. I think my mom took all pictures of the kids. She was there to take all pictures of the kids. But I've seen my insides before. It's pretty cool. Like, I know what it looks like inside there. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to, like, just be literally standing over somebody, seeing their insides. Or I can sit there and watch a baby being pulled out somebody's stomach or, vagina. I can sit there and look at that type of stuff because to me, it's cool. It's like, I don't know why, but it's cool to me to see some shit like that. But, yeah. C-sections are definitely not for the weak, TJ, because I'm talking about, like, the after effect. Like, your stomach be burning and shit like that. And they be saying you can't take a bath and stuff. Well, they did let me take a bath. But when I had my first two, my mama was swearing up and down, you're not supposed to take no bath. You're not supposed to wash your hair and none of that. After I had Kingsley and Charisma, all that went out the window. I washed my hair after having Kingsley, like, literally the same day in the hospital. Like, the same day. If not the same day, the next day when I was able to get up and move around. I did. I ain't gonna tell you. And I'm still here living and breathing. I don't know. But yeah, I took a bath. And then I didn't take a sit down bath, of course. I took a shower. You know what I'm saying? And Kate, I did the same thing. And when I had, with Sissy, when I had Kingsley, they said you ain't supposed to be out in a certain time. You got to stay in the house for a certain time. And after I had Kingsley, baby, it was something that I was going to. And I think some weeks after that, baby, some weeks after having Kingsley, I was up walking around, moving around, exercising and doing all types of stuff, baby. Like I ain't had no baby. Yes, indeed. And I was fine, too. It's hard for me to get that weight back that I had then. I still have not found that weight yet, but I'm trying. I am really trying to get there. Right now, I'm just like slim fine. I'm trying to be like slim thick fine. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. I'm trying to be slim thick fine. I ain't there yet. I'm just like slim. I'm just slim, but I'm trying to be like slim thick fine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the tatas, but I want the pow. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got the pow just yet. I got the pow, but I ain't got the pow. You know? What happened to your hair? Why it's too hard? You tell me you can touch my hair? You can feel my hair? You know what my hair feels like? Do not listen to the haters. Listen to the people that care about you for real. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you for that. I don't be playing. I don't be talking. I don't be giving no care about these people for real in real life. From now on, I'm gonna start playing on their top like they on mine. Indeed. They not gonna get to me. But yeah, anyway, y'all, that's all y'all want. We got to talk about, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go unless y'all got something else y'all want to say. I can stay here all day, but I can't stay here all day. I subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, Brooklyn. Make sure y'all tap that screen for me. I need 5 more likes. If I can get 5 more likes, y'all, 5 more likes, we'll be at 100. Tap the screen right there in my nose if you can. If you have not tapped the screen, tap the screen. Tap the screen. I need, give me 4 more likes. 4 more likes. Thank you. 4 more likes. Anybody that haven't tapped the screen, tap the screen for me. Tap that screen for me. And if y'all ain't doing nothing else later on, I don't know what time it'll be, but make sure y'all just have y'all notifications on TikTok. I'll be on TikTok later on, y'all. And we gonna do a redo. And then Friday, Saturday, maybe Friday or Saturday, one of those days, I'll do the giveaway for YouTube and for TikTok. And I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet, so that's why I need to Friday, y'all, to figure it out on what to do. By the way, you look so beautiful. Thank you. It'll be nice if they let you, like, once more. Somebody took their like away. I need 5 more likes, y'all. 5 more likes, y'all. Anybody that didn't tap the screen as they came in, tap the screen for me. 5 more likes. Yeah, their husbands will stop with the bullshit. Oh, yeah, Jackie. They could be coming over here like that. Jackie said, I know y'all know she has a husband who is ignorant as all our dogs. Do you hear me? I tried to tell somebody that yesterday on TikTok. They was like, why you don't talk to me no more? And I was like, I got married. You know what I'm saying? And My husband don't play them type of games, you know what I mean? And I ain't finna play them type of games to start no foolishness. Got your ass, motherfucker. Should've stayed flying. But I told him it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm married and stuff like that. I gotta be respectful, things like that. Like, we can battle and things like that. I'll battle with you or whatever. But just be considerate that I am married now. I have a husband now. Right. Tell him, Jackie. Tell him what it is, Jackie. Yes, indeed, y'all. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all tap that screen for me real good. I really want to go in there and change my pants, but I just don't know. Like, I think I'm just cool with what I got on. I just threw this back on to do a TikTok, so I'm headed back over to TikTok to find me some more TikToks to post and get my TikToks up, because I ain't did no TikToks really this weekend. And I'm still working on my poem. Did y'all listen to my poem? Hey Lisa, I had seen your message, but I'm on the live. Did y'all hear my poem? Did y'all go listen to my poem? Did y'all like it? Did y'all like my poem? My poems are kind of, like I said, that's not my first poem I've written. I write poetry all the time. I have another one I'm working on as well. So yeah, my poems are kind of like just straight to the point. They not like really all over the place and so dramatic and things like that. It's kind of like sweet, narrow, straight to the point. Boom, bada bang. I like the outfit. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I've worn the shirt before. I worn the pants before, but you know what I'm saying, I mix and match or whatever. I'm not really into wearing all my new clothes that I buy, that I bring in here. Sometimes I be like Darnell. I be liking Darnell to look at me like, oh, you look good. Where you get that from? You know what I'm saying? Because he don't really see me buying anything. But I do have stuff back there. I just don't like just wearing my stuff for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm going somewhere. Then I'm going to pull it out and put it on. Sometimes I be feeling good about myself and I get cute. But other than that, I just throwing something on. Hey. I've listened to the poem with the Bible open up and it was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Did you look at the Bible verses that was there? Did you look at the Bible itself and see the words that were on the screen? Rest in peace to Miss Talks with a Virgo. Damn, rest in peace. Rest in peace. That's harsh. I'm not dead. So what you RIPing unless RIP means something else? These people weird. You weird, whoever you is. Whoever you are behind that name, you weird, okay? I just want you to know that. I really just want you to know that. Rest in peace to you. That's what that is. Rest in peace to you. Yes, I read the verse and I loved it. Okay, Tanya, thank you. Definitely got the message. That's what's up. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was all about. Wow, promise. Wow, promise. Oh, you talking about that person. Look at them talking about some just joking. You just joking? Okay. I got a joke for you. You want to hear a joke? You want to hear a joke, promise? I got a joke for you. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Never mind. Somebody just gonna get that person on out of here, man. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I've been here long enough. I showed out for 2 days already. I done came out of my shell just a smidge bit. And I said I was just gonna chill today and not come all the way out of my shell like I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna stop me from not coming out of my shell to people who I feel like I should just definitely step on. But I'm not gonna do it today. I'm giving it a rest today, y'all. We on a resting, and we going back to being, you know what I'm saying, in the good energy. We going back to the good energy. Now, when I feel like I need to pop out and do what I need to do, I'm definitely gonna do it. No sorries about it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm a chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chill. I don't want to know about what's being said, done, heard. I don't want to hear none of it. I don't want to hear no more of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. Unless something new come about or they come directly to me, then I'm going to say something. Other than that, I'm going to let them make it. I'm going to let them make it. The trolls be trolling. That's not a joke. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Like, rest in peace. You know, is there any other... Does rest in peace mean something else? R.I.P. Is that it could be initials for something else? Like, could there be initials for something else? You know? I didn't find that funny. I didn't find that funny at all. But yeah. That's how these people come over here and be. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go because now somebody talking about Republicans and the Norths and the Souths and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the Bible verses that were on the screen. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, it was like something that was just really random. Like I said, I opened up my Bible so that I could have a background drop, like a backdrop for the poem itself. And it was just amazing to go back and watch the video and listen to the video, listen to me reading the poem and looking at the words that were actually in the Bible. Like, that wasn't playing. That literally, I just opened my Bible and it was that there. And like I said, I went back and listened to the poem myself and listened to me and looked at the words and listened to the words and things like that. And as I was listening, I looked at the Bible in the pictures and I started reading the Bible and I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? God comes, man, when you don't even be looking for him to be there. You know what I'm saying? You don't be thinking that he's there. He's there. He is there. He is always there. You know what I'm saying? And I needed to see that. And I think that somebody else probably would need to see that too. You know what I mean? There's a message there. There was a message there, not only for myself, but for somebody else. So, yeah, I'm glad y'all liked it. Like I said, I'm working on another one. I'm not done with it yet. It usually takes me about a month to really finish a poem because sometimes I'll write, but I don't just want to write anything. It has to make sense. It has to be meaning to it. It has to come from my soul. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all. For real, for real. I love Jesus. Don't we all, though? I know I do. Something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name I know. Hey, Shireen, how you doing, love? You caught me when I was just about to get off. I'm an Aries. Okay. Nice to meet you, Aries. Y'all tap that screen for me real hard, and I'm going to let y'all go. I got 103 likes. I'm going to let y'all go ahead on and go. I got to go clean up this mess that Sissy made back here before Darnell gets back here. And I have to clean up some things, get some things back in order. Things coming back. And yeah, so like I said, y'all, make sure y'all have y'all notifications on TikTok later on. I don't know when. I can't really give y'all no time, but I definitely will be there today. If Sissy allows it. I'll say if Sissy allows it, because y'all know she the boss of me. She the boss, you know what I'm saying? She say, you know, I don't gotta do, but I do. I will have my notifications on TikTok, so watch for you. Have an amazing day. You too, LaTanya Napier. I have to say Tanya because I got you and Tanya following me stuff the last time, so yeah. You too, love. Thank you for tapping in. You tap that screen for me as you're going out. I love the new shot to remind me of myself. Everybody say I'm crazy because I don't take no bullshit. 0. Oh yeah, I like how I'm becoming too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still not gonna lose myself, so to speak. You know, but I went back and rewatched my first video when I came out, and I was, you know what I'm saying, doing all that. You know, just I wasn't doing anything bad or anything like that. You know, just talking, just telling y'all that I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? I went back and watched the video, and I could tell that I'm actually tired of these people talking about my life. I'm actually tired about them writing narratives and going with narratives of their own and based off of their own feelings, judging me based off of how they would live and what they would do. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. And I have a voice. I actually can talk. It's just that I know how my talking is. I know how my mouth is. My mouth has no chill. I have no chill. I have no care. I can be very chalant, and I can definitely take it there. I would talk about anybody and say anything when they push me there. And that's where I'm at. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm no longer sorry about it. I want to come out and prove points. I want to do this nowadays. Not all of it is going to be needed for me